Hey, what's up? It's Cosmo here. Gonna do a review today for Firefighter Simulator, The Squad. Now the first thing I wanted to get into was the introduction. When you first fire this game up, they take you right into it, riding along in the fire truck to a scene where they're going to introduce you to the basics of the game, fighting fires, and just kind of give you an idea of what it's going to be like. They don't show you all the mechanics right here, but just kind of enough to pull you in. And after the intro quest, we have the tutorial, which you do not have to do, but I recommend it, as they take you through a lot of the different pieces of equipment and different game mechanics that you may not have known about. The axe was my personal favorite tool to play around with, as you can bust right through doors, windows, and even walls, as you'll see here. And that's pretty neat. Being able to get to these victims quickly is important, and so I felt like the axe did a good job of being able to deal with just about any situation. But there's all kinds of different tools to use.
Examine the wall for cracks.
Up next is the ladder mechanics. Now, in the training, I struggled with this. This footage is actually sped up, where I just spent a great deal of time trying to figure out what I was supposed to be doing. The buttons, they don't tell you what buttons to hit, they just tell you to hit the indicated controls and then don't indicate any controls to hit. And so you just kind of have to figure it out. Eventually I figured out you have to hold triangle while moving the stick, or other buttons while moving the stick, to be able to get it to listen to what you need it to do. So I recommend that. Once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. There's even a hose on the bucket for getting to hard to reach fires, so that was pretty cool. After training, you can start your missions. The first one I did, drive here. As you can see, I've sped this footage up because it takes a very long time to drive to locations, and this would be one of my complaints about this. I wasn't a big fan of the driving mechanic. You got the siren going the whole time, and you're just driving and driving and driving. I did like being able to see the fire off in the distance, kind of builds anticipation. But other than that, I was not a big fan of the driving mechanic. By the time I got there, I was ready to be done driving and starting to get to work. Now, once you get on scene, the first thing you want to do is try and locate and save victims. You don't really have too much of an idea of where they're at, and so you want to try and get through the home quickly and locate and save as many people as you can. This part I really enjoyed because you never really know what you're going to run into, and you don't know where they're at, and so you just kind of have to take the time to go through and locate everybody and get everybody out safely. This was one of my favorite parts about this game, because you don't know, and the fire is spreading, and you've only got so much time to really locate and get these people out. Some of these missions are designed with that in mind, and if you don't move quickly, you'll lose them. So yeah, I did like that aspect.
I'm on it.
Next, I wanted to talk about the AI. These guys spend most of the time standing around. Usually when you get on scene, it seems like there's one guy that knows what to do, and the other two are just kind of standing there waiting for you to instruct them as to what to do. So that could be a little frustrating, but they do respond quickly, and when you tell them to go get someone, they will drop what they're doing and go. So that part of it works. As long as you stay on top of them to keep them busy, it works fine. Next, we have fighting fires. So one part I did like was that you have to actually build your hose. You gotta come hook it up to the truck. connect it to the right place, make sure the nozzle's on, and walk it back. The firefighting mechanic is neat. There's indicators on screen as to where you need to be facing and most effectively to get it out. And it actually feels like you're fighting the fire. So I enjoyed this aspect of the game very much.
Watch out!
The next thing I wanted to talk about was the Backdraft System. This is one of my favorite things about this. You see a door that looks like this, get ready. Because it's going to shoot a fireball out as soon as air gets into that room. And if you're not ready, it will light you and anyone else, anything else in its path ablaze. So make sure you're ready before you open doors that look like that. I would have liked to have seen more in terms of progression on this game. You can unlock new maps by leveling up and getting experience from previous maps. But beyond that, I haven't seen too much yet. Maybe I'm just not far enough into it. I don't know. But from what I've seen so far, it's mainly just maps and different types of fire trucks. So that part of it, would have liked to maybe seen some more growth, maybe some skills, something like that. But all in all, a pretty fun game. There is an online component. I didn't get a chance to try this out. Because there was no sessions at the time that I tried to do this. So online's probably pretty fun, as the game is pretty fun on its own. So definitely give this one a try if you enjoy simulators. Alright, so that's going to wrap up our review for Firefighter Simulator The Squad. I hope this video has been helpful. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more simulator reviews, as I have more I can do. I'll include a link in the description for some gameplay for this as well. I've got a video, just some general gameplay that you can watch. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more. This is Cosmo, spacing out.